find him. There's a man on TikTok who made a prediction back in April, talking about Trump will get shot in the ear. I mean, he made this prediction to the T almost, all right? I don't believe in truthsayers and all that bullshit, but see if you can find him. This old boy predicted this back in April to the T, all right? Now, the same old boy has made a prediction on XRP, and I'm not an investor. This ain't financial advice, but this old boy hit this shit on the T so much that I paid attention when he started talking about XRP. He said XRP is going to go up, 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 up. So, for any of y'all that's broke as shit, you ain't got nothing, if you can spare just a little bit, go check out XRP. Go find that man who made that prediction, put it in, whatever you got to put in, but he made a prediction about this Trump earshot, all right, back in April. Go find him. Check out his prediction on XRP. You never know what can happen. If you can afford to put a little bit in, don't put no more than you can try to expend or whatever. I'm not a financial advisor. I do got some XRP, but man, it'd be great if that shit went up. If that old boy could predict that so damn close to what happened back in April, and you can go check him out, the Trump prediction back in April, that might be going up. XRP might be going up, y'all. I mean, it only takes a little bit to help a man out sometimes. So do what you can. If you can afford it, check it out. Do some investments. Try to build yourself up. But like I said, do your own research. Don't trust me. You know, I'm just a man. I don't know shit.
Well, he kept it real. That's all I can say. But we got to go find this dude. Give me a second.
Rising up. And then I saw an attempt on his life. This bullet flew by his ear, and it came so close to his head that it busted his eardrum. And I saw he fell to his knees during this time frame, and he started worshiping the Lord. He got radically born again during this time frame. I'm talking, people say he's saved now, but he becomes really on fire for Jesus, for what I saw coming. And then I saw people interceding when I saw him winning the presidency through great. The Lord showed me it would go clear into the summer. Great persecution would come on him through the judges and through the law and all these people trying to sue him and all this stuff. But there would be a stop to it, and there things would start to break free come toward the fall. And then I saw him winning the election through the Patriots coming out and voting. And then there will be a great.
Well, apparently this is the guy that made the prediction on XRP. So y'all might want to go look into XRP. I got me some XRP. I got me a bunch of stocks actually, you know, and I invest in Bitcoin too. So I recommend. I'm not a financial advisor either. I don't really know much about it, but at these times, this is a digital age. I would recommend people look into, you know, investing in some kind of stock or digital currency, because it's going to be the new thing eventually.
Usually when we say an officer murdered a black person for no reason, there's still an argument involved. The person maybe was under arrest, did something. In this case, Sonya Massey did absolutely nothing. She was a 100% victim. It's black and white. She called the police. She thought an intruder was in her home. The police came to make sure she was safe. They were clearing the house. One officer's in the living room, invisible side of her, she's in the kitchen. He says that pot of water is boiling on the stove. She said, "Oh, I'm sorry." She grabs it, put it on the counter immediately. He then reaches for his firearm. I thought there's a taser on his chest. He grabs his firearm. He points it at her and comes into the kitchen, closer to her. She has her hands in the air. And she says, "I'm sorry." She's still apologizing, although she did nothing wrong. He fires 3 shots at her and then turns on his body cam. The other officer comes in and says he's going to go grab his first aid kit and start administering life-saving measures. He tells the officer, "Don't bother." The officer goes anyways, comes back, administers life-saving measures. He watches. He was then allowed to go home and have dinner with his family. It took 10 days of protest before he was arrested. And then he was only in custody less than 45 minutes. He has been transferred or hired at over 6 different departments in the last 4 years. Why would you need to be at 6 different police departments in the last 4 years? What are you doing at each one that you're getting fired? Yet his certification has not been revoked. He's still allowed to be a police officer. Until what? One of us is gone. Or how many of us is gone? We don't even know. He absolutely took her out for no reason. In my opinion, this can't be the first time. Her family will never understand why. There's no why. Why? Because he wanted to. Because he could. I hope he rots in prison.
You know what? I didn't even think this was still a thing. How do you walk in somebody's house that called you for help and shoot them?
Obama. The strongest economy in the world. We have the most productive workers in the world. And get all your instincts on this. And with regard to Social Security, we will not privatize it. If we had listened to... Thanks for giving me a chance to say a few words to you. I want to start off by saying, first and foremost, I'm proud of you.
What the heck is going on with his face?
That German lady got on this here internet and said that she found an average black man that she introduced femininity and care and nurture to because he had never seen it. And he picked her over what he was used to dealing with. And then she went on to say this.
Black American family has barely a family unit. You know, there is no breakfast, lunch, and dinner at set times. And these are things that I introduced my husband to.
And after she said that, she goes on to say that black women need to just accept that they're going to end up being by themselves. Because black men are tired of dealing with the loud mouth, the attitude, no care, no love, no nurturing, no family unit. And after listening to everything, baby, she right. She didn't tell not a lie. A lot of us were not raised in households where we seen wives be able to be wives because they had husbands that were being husbands. A lot of us grew up in environments where there were no black male role models. There were no fathers, grandfathers, uncles. So we don't know what the leadership of a man looks like. A lot of us grew up in environments where our mothers were literally operating in survival mode. So they weren't worried about teaching us how to cook and clean and be feminine. They were worried about making sure that the bills got paid and everybody was alive at the end of the day. But just because that's how we were raised, that does not mean that that's how we need to continue to exist. If you know that that behavior and that life didn't give your mother or your grandmother the results that they wanted, and it hasn't been giving you the results that you want, it's time for a change. Now, the family unit component is the truth. A lot of us today are still operating in survival mode. We're working long hours, working 2 jobs, trying to survive because it's just us. It's just me in the house. So I ain't got time to do breakfast. I ain't got time to do lunch, dinner. I'm running late. I'm doing this. And the reality is that's why I preach to people that we need to own businesses. We need to learn how to monetize our own natural gifts and talents. Because when you run your own business, you set your own rates and you set your own hours. So now you can be at home to set a family structure with your children. And when you get a husband, if you want one, with him as well. But when I tell y'all that is a fight. Men want to feel like men. So we need you to be men. And if these men are being like men and they're doing all the things that men need to do, what's wrong with us being women? I thought that's what we wanted. I thought we wanted to get into our soft girl era. So can we work on that and stop being mad when somebody else points it out?
Well, you know what? I gotta say that she's right about that, because there are some missing elements within the black family, right? Most black families don't have a father, and that's just what it is. I, for one, though, I grew up with my father. My mother and father were married. See, may his soul rest, and that's my mother right there, right? Beautiful lady, right? But a lot of my homeboys that I grew up with, a lot of my friends and friend girls, they didn't grow up with fathers in their homes. A lot of times my dad was like a father to them. And they used that to help them navigate their lives. Some of them, not all of them, some of them did. So yeah, I mean, I believe it's true. But I don't want that misconception that all black families don't have a father, because that's not true. I had mine, like, all my life. I don't know no other man. My mom making sure I didn't know no other man. And she married that man. So, that misconception is out the window.
Anybody living in Illinois, Arkansas, Missouri, Tennessee, Mississippi, or anywhere near the Madrid fault line, you might want to have an evacuation plan, and quick. St. Louis has been hosting disaster simulations with the help of the National Guard, preparing for an 8.4 earthquake. So if you don't know, back in 1811, there was an earthquake in the same area, and it caused major damage, and it also caused the Mississippi River to flow backwards for 3 days. So if they're going as far as having the National Guard come out to prepare and practice and get ready for the earthquake, anyone in that area should be preparing as well. The weather in the U.S. has been so unpredictable lately, like you can kind of tell, like it's not natural. This is not global warming. In Houston, they're preparing for a winter storm to come in the summer. Chicago just had 10 earthquakes. Like, I don't know what's going on, but this ain't nothing natural about it. If there's a massive earthquake, there's a huge chance that this shit is going to split right down the middle, just like Continental split on Tubi, because they have to let us know these things. They put it out there for you to know. Anybody near there, once it splits, it's pretty much cooked. So you might want to start making plans right now.
So there's a movie on Tubi called Continental Split? How come I ain't heard about this?
Anytime you see Trump in the red tie, that's him. And he got any other color tie, that's his clone. Okay? When you get home tonight, look at your modern car keys. You have one? No, I didn't ask you. Do you have one?
Have a modern car key?
The car key, you open your car.
Yes, sir.
Will it open your door?
No, sir.
Huh? It will?
It has an electronic thing.
I didn't ask that. I said, will it open your car door?
Yes, sir. Yes,
See,
sir.
that's why you can't learn nothing. Somebody asks you something, and you go into some other. You hear me?
Yes, sir.
What I'm saying, you and I can leave here and walk to California and punch that key all the way there and it won't open up nobody's car but yours. And you think this punk is a chump? That's a toy. Did you hear me? It won't open up nobody's car door but yours. And that's what he let you know about.
That is the Honorable late Dick Gregory. He was more of a father to the black community than anything. But yeah, he said Trump is not Trump when he's wearing any other tie besides red. When he's wearing the red one, he's the real Trump. I don't know how true that is, but what y'all think? I haven't seen any clone videos about Trump, but y'all let me know.
Beekeeper? Look at that. All media people are part and parcel to the whole big illusion funded by Rothschild and presented to us as our wicked Illuminati and Freemason use image formation principle to reform all taught and created religions by the same plan by Confucius. Obama illegitimate presidency would be thrown out as it never existed. Legalize cannabis worldwide, criminalize pedos, beer, belly, hairy, drag queens around children. This one's kind of scary. Burn the US and Israel with nuclear weapons, now Islam, or be damned for eternity. I know that you know that I took down this entire swamp Now, who does that remind you of?
Trump.
All the Antichrist will declare himself to be God and the Savior of the world, Jesus Christ.
Sounds like that one world G word, right? Sounds like a dictatorship to me. I don't know. What y'all think, though?
Power to punish his enemies, silence his opponents, and incite more chaos, division.
Yeah, I would think that is a perfect illustration of how we all feel in these times now. I really do.
What the fuck? Bro, what the fuck was I thinking going airborne? And to have these folks thinking like I'm jumping out the plane, like, bro, you jump out the fucking plane. Yeah, I'm still down. I had to jump out that damn plane. Cause my mama didn't raise no hoe. But my daddy on the other hand. You feel me? I'm good. I survived the jump. Like, baby, people ask me all the time, what you doing? I'm like, I drop a little Casamigo here and there, man. A little Casa.
It's cool to have fun wherever you are. It's cool, right? Not even gonna go against it. But I'm asking, is there really a war? Where is the preparedness for the war? I don't see the sense of urgency. I don't see it. Somebody put me on to something, because I don't see it. I'm lost. I don't even know what to look for no more.
Were you guys aware that Michelle Obama's mother passed away? This was like about a month ago, y'all. I didn't even know that. Marianne Robinson, were you guys aware of this? It says, Michelle Obama's mother dies, leaves inheritance to my son Michael. Michelle Obama's mother, Mary McGillicuddy Robinson, has died at the age of 84. She went peacefully in her sleep before being mostly devoured by her Lhasa Apso, which is a dog. And Chicago police ruled out any foul play. It says the real story, however, is how...
They said she passed away and then her dog ate her up? What? I don't remember them saying that when I found out she passed.
Worded her last will and testament. According to Illinois comptroller and keeper of the public record, Art Tubulus, Michelle doesn't legally exist. It says Ms. Robinson's will clearly states that her possession should go to my son Michael Robinson Obama. That's interesting. I mean, only a mother would know their child. You know what I'm saying? Oh, really, only a mother would know her child. But that's crazy. I had no idea. Rest in peace to her. And I think this argument is probably settled now. You know what I'm talking about. You like the content? Follow me for more videos like this. Thank you for tuning to my frequency. We are in this shift. Let's get it. Peace in.
I don't know how true that is, but if y'all know, y'all let me know.
I want you to listen to what she's about to say. And at the end of what she says, I'm going to say something. Actually, I'm going to think about saying it because I don't want this video to get down. But I'm going to present it as a prediction so TikTok can't take it down. But we've been warned through Leave the World Behind, cyber attack, or whatever. This maybe not an attack. They're saying this is due to an update.
This is an NBC News special report. Here's Hoda Kotb.
Good morning. Good to see you. You are coming on the air right now with breaking news. A massive global technical outage tied to CrowdStrike, which is a major cybersecurity provider, has knocked critical computer infrastructure offline all across the country and, in fact, all around the world. It's an issue with a software update. It's impacting lots and lots of Microsoft computer systems worldwide, from businesses to emergency services, 911, traffic lights, transit systems, and it's having a major impact on airlines as well. American, Delta, United, they're all keeping their flights grounded. You're looking at some live scenes from the airport. It is chaos again, 6 a.m. on the East Coast, and this is the scene now. They're having difficulty even printing any kind of boarding passes. This, of course, is a developing situation. The full scope of this problem remains to be seen. And Brian, as we get started right here in Studio 1A, we should point out computers at NBC News right here as we're getting on the air. We're trying to do some workarounds here to get on the air, but this is something that's affecting people worldwide.
Yeah, and other newsrooms are partners over at Sky News having issues as well. I mean, this is impacting all different types of businesses. When you talk about airlines, you also talk about, just 911 services, in some cases reporting outages as well. And you're even hearing of anecdotes of banks in other countries experiencing that. We don't yet have reporting of banks in the United States being impacted by this, but this appears to be not just in the United States, worldwide and across different types of industries.
Now, I've been predicting the dollar. And right now you're seeing a scramble of, well, how I perceive it, a reason behind the means to coerce blame towards a certain industry. And this is what I find funny. We're having all these cyber delays, or, computers are going down. Wouldn't our phones go down? Wouldn't the grid go down? Why does it feel like such an isolated incident? And everything is tied to Microsoft. Isn't Microsoft woven into the fabric of almost everybody's infrastructure? And isn't
pretty much
Tesla trying to do that? Or Elon Musk? Could this be a segue to transfer everything from Microsoft to Elon?
Pretty much, to me, it's all propaganda. Yeah, you can't believe everything that you hear and see. So, with that being said, I think it's fear-mongering. That's what I think.
This is exactly why I don't do that no more.
If you're somebody that likes to garden or relax, you need to listen up because it is very important that you hear this. Earlier today, the LA Times released an article titled "The Dirty Secret of California's Legal." It talks about poisons showing up in California's safe gardening products. This article is specifically about shopping carts, and it discusses how they found brain cell eating pesticides in some of your favorite brands' shopping carts. There's 26 pages worth of shopping carts that are listed, but most of them fall under two major brands. One of those major brands is called Backpack Boys. This is only a screenshot of one of the pages. Backpack Boys was actually predominantly most of the shopping carts that were listed. The next brand is West Coast Cure, and this is a major brand that most people that I know have tried before. This right here is an entire list of the pesticides that are found in these shopping carts. I have always been somebody that told you guys not to relax with shopping carts because of the possibility of so many problems with them. Also, the fact that they are the worst and most impactful on your lungs. But even if you don't relax with shopping carts, it is very important that you see this list. Just because shopping carts are the only ones that are listed.
I told y'all there was something wrong with the ocean.
Since our story on Thursday, we've received a steady stream of videos showing the scale of the unusual event that is now being seen beyond the Lord Keys.
And state lawmakers now allocating $2 million in the state budget to study that event. Our update tonight is this week's Don't Trust Our Treasure. A marine mystery in the
You see, since December, at least 21 critically endangered smalltooth. More than a dozen species of fish seem spinning and acting erratic. Investigations and lines of inquiry. Not the only ones investigating. Back in February of last year, I noticed that and fish started behaving odd, like they were playing. Some of them were spinning. After you saw that first pinfish, the waters between Little Torch Key and Big Pine Key. Most of the activity has been documented in these inland waters. Scientists say so far it doesn't. He's coming back. Don't show any signs of pathogens. First, I was scared, and now I'm just curious of what the environment is going to turn into.
If y'all been keeping up with my page recently, y'all know that I've been talking about the ocean, and I'm telling y'all some shit going on, yo. And I even think on land, like, people been complaining how they haven't been feeling good. Even myself, like, it's crazy. Wake up!
I don't know. Could this thing in the ocean be a natural event that happens every maybe 2 or 3,000 years that we never experienced or knew about? I mean, how do we know? We don't know, man. Maybe this is something's normal, man. Like all the fish are coming towards the surface, and maybe they're trying to tell us that, hey, the ocean is unstable. Don't go in the ocean, and we need to listen. But white folk, y'all always gotta go investigate. Y'all do. But we appreciate, us black folks appreciate y'all investigation, because y'all come back and tell us the shit that's going on out there. So it's much appreciated. What is this? It's a mirrored video, man. He mirrored the video because that's not even the ear that got hit.
Take a look at what happened.
Perfectly aimed shot. What it says, close-up footage reveals Thomas Crook's shot was perfectly centered on Trump's head. What? Now that was straight bull crap right there. If I have never seen more bull crap in my life, that was bull crap.
They got rid of the Chevron deference rule. Project 2025 is a go. The U.S. Supreme Court has overturned the decades-old Chevron doctrine of judicial deference to a federal agency's interpretation of an ambiguous statute. They are getting rid of the agencies, guys. This has been in place for about 40 years. Y'all have to remember, Trump said it at his own lips. And Paul Gantz, who was part of his administration, I've warned y'all about this, and shit is lining up. And I think that whole debate last night, this is my opinion, this is speculation, was on purpose. Isn't it funny how that debate happened, all this shit's going on, and the next fucking day, the Chevron deference rule is stricken, which was the lead thing holding back Project 2025? Now, for all you Trumpers, listen, I'm not for anything, and this is why we need to vote on something different. Trump said he wants to give back to companies, let's just say, prejudice bias on who they can and cannot hire. Also, what this is going to do is gridlock any type of law or bill you want to send to the Supreme Court. Sorry, you want to send to Congress, and it's going to get gridlocked there. It's happening. You know what this is in like correlation to? This is the Titanic. And everybody on the Titanic that opposed the Federal Reserve just went down. Wow. I saw a creator on here who said the next.
But you know what though? Let me say this before I forget to say it. What if the fact that he's trying to give the companies the power to say who they can hire and who they can't hire is because of the immigration crisis? And I have nothing against immigrants. I have nothing against Mexicans. I have nothing against anybody that's a different ethnicity than I am. What I'm saying is that when you have people coming from another country over here and getting all the jobs because they're willing to work for pennies on the dollar, that takes away from us, the actual people who built this country, the Americans. You know what I'm saying? So maybe that's a good thing.
Will be your opposition that you're going to go to war with. And I don't think that's so much, because y'all think y'all have the vote. Y'all think y'all are choosing who the fuck is going to be president. It is already chosen. And the more and more I realize that, I think we're not going to have an election. Now, I know we're going to have an election. And no matter what you think you're voting for, and I'm sorry, Democrats or Republicans, we all got played, Donald Trump will be president. And Project 2025 is a go.
Oh, yeah.
Now you know why Donald Trump in 2016, 17, 18 changed the Supreme Court. And we were so distracted with Roe versus Wade
They keep distracting us. The lockdown police state is here. Y'all better do some fucking research. Facts. Peace to God.
Yeah, he's definitely going to win. And the reason I say he's going to win is because it's politics. Just like politics in football and basketball. They politic on who's going to win because it's good for entertainment. It's good for selling merchandise. It's good for business.
To the index of boom heard over New York City today, and tonight NASA believes it was a meteor, perhaps flying over the Statue of Liberty. Authorities receiving calls from Brooklyn, Queens, Staten Island, and New Jersey. They'll continue to look into it.
Emerging.
Oh shit!
I want to go to CNN's Kayla.
Breaking news.
She's on the scene for us. Kayla, the President of the United States was about to speak, but something has gone on. We've just gotten new information. Tell us about that.
What is it?
Well, President Biden has just tested positive for COVID. That, according to
oh shit!
The leader of the organization.
Didn't he say recently that he was gonna drop out if he was diagnosed with a medical condition?
Bro, just say it. He's going to win. This is politics. There's not going to be an election. He's going to win by default. Watch. This man has just been tested for, but I thought that shit was over with.
So we have some brand new video just coming in showing another angle of the moments before the attempted assassination on Donald Trump. As we're going to watch this video together, it's about a minute long. You can see the video moving around. You can also, let's listen in together. So you'll see it, and let's listen to what they say.
Yeah, look, there he is.
Because we have millions and millions of people in our country that shouldn't be here. Dangerous people. Criminals. We have criminals. We have drug dealers. We have people that should not be here. It's much tougher than it happens.
You know what? This really grinds my gears. They saying, look, he's on the roof. Nobody could stop him before. Come on, man. Come on, man. It was never meant for him to be seen on that roof, but it was never meant for him to be seen on that roof because the way he got in position says that it wasn't professional. A professional sniper that was trying to take somebody out would have been meters away. Meters away. He was right there in the crowd where they could see him get set up. Come on now, y'all. Come on. And then when the people started saying, hey, he's right there on the roof, nobody reacted. Sounds like a sham to me.
If he was doing the job, I wouldn't even be doing this. I'd get some beautiful places.
I mean, you can hear it. The way it's described is the crowd there, as you can see, spotted the gunman more than a minute before the shooting, and you can see them, hear them calling out for law enforcement to try to draw their attention to it. Just remarkable in seeing how this played out and how close he was, some 450, 500 feet from Donald Trump, and we know what happened in the minute after that.
All right. Your body knows how to repair everything. If your bones are weak, your body knows how to regrow. If your muscles are wasting away, joints are breaking down, your internal organs are falling apart, you got things going wrong with you, there's no incurable disease. There is a point of no return, there's permanent damage, but if you get to anything wrong with a system going in here, if you get to it in time, do the right things, your body can repair it. So I'm going to explain it. And this is all you need for your body to repair itself. Ready? Get this. A surplus of energy in a hydrated alkaline environment. A surplus of energy in a hydrated alkaline environment. And your body will repair everything.
Well, I'm going to say this and I'm going to leave it here. I just said that I might not even do an outro because there's nothing to see here, people. Same old craziness going on in the world. But I will say this, that if you don't believe that this whole election is a scam for the ages, I don't know what to tell you. Like my granddaddy used to say, wake up and smell the coffee. Because it's right there in your face and you don't see it. We still think that going to the polls matter. And hell, I still may go to the poll just because. But it doesn't, you guys. This man just announced that he had the C word. Can't say that on YouTube. You know how that goes. But anyway, he just announced that he had it. And he also said that he would drop out if he was to get ill. Is he ill? And your boy Trump is going to win without a shadow of a doubt. And do I think it's going to make things better? No, I think it's going to make things worse. Because there are people who literally do not like Trump. And there are people who literally don't like Biden. But there are people who love Biden, and there are people who love Trump. Those people are going to be put against each other. Because when Trump wins, the Trump followers are going to spit in the Biden followers' face. And guess what's going to happen? An all-out war. Now, if the Civil War don't start then, I would have to say that would probably be the reason why. Because things aren't going normally the way that they usually do in America. Like, we have an election, people are proud, and people are like, hanging up flags. I don't even see that anymore. I ride through my neighborhood, I don't even see flags of support. I see one man. There's one guy that has Trump 2024 on his house in my neighborhood. White guy. He is supporting Trump all the way till the wheels fall off. So if you can't see that this stuff is all set up, and I don't know what to tell you. All I can say is stay vigilant. And they say it's supposed to be a big 8.4 magnitude earthquake soon here. I don't know. Hey, I'm planning on going on vacation, so I don't need this earthquake to happen, because I'm not going to stop living my life because the world is acting crazy. But it's good to stay aware of these things. All I know is that ammunition-wise, I'm prepared. Food-wise, I'm prepared. Mentally, I'm prepared. Physically, but hey, we all know that when you're busy doing other things, it's hard to get physical like you want to. But I can last. I'm good enough. That's all I'm going to say. But everybody needs to make sure that they understand what is going on right now. And you have to get yourself ready for what may or may not happen. I say this at the end of all my videos, and it's becoming repetitive. And there's nothing else for me to say. I just want you guys to look out for yourselves, and if you can, look out for one another. Because I'd do the same thing for you if I knew you guys personally. Because you guys that do watch my videos, you guys support me. And we have a couple of stragglers that might say some negative things, but who cares, man? Life is great. You're still alive. The dirt is under your feet and the wind is pushing you in your back, and that is a lot to be thankful and be grateful for. So let the naysayers say what they want to say. Let them do what they want to do. Let them unsubscribe. We don't care, because we still growing. I don't know why people think because themselves, that one person unsubscribe, that another person won't subscribe. It's cool. I don't do this for the subscribers. I don't do it for money. I don't do it for anything else but to build a community of people who have solid mindsets that want to see everybody live successfully and be at peace. That's it. But to all the naysayers and the stragglers, do what you will with that information. And hey, if you like what you saw, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on that notification bell so you know when I upload. Get in the description, follow all my social medias, and remember, challenge the argument, not the person.